Wiseman to deal with Nerlens Noel. Steph staying attached to Bullock. And here Draymond, get out, I got him. And then the rebounds become important, and Draymond came back.
Ken Bazemore boxed out the big.
Steph with the trail three. Oubre was going to hammer that down. And here comes Payton.
And so Elfrid thinking about that and then thinking about the defensive end. There's so many different things that's running through his mind as a rookie that only played 3 games at Memphis. It's a lot to digest, especially if you've been out for a while.
Bazemore catch and shoot, and the continued renaissance of Bazemore's three-point shooting. I mean, to see KB at 44% on threes, that's the best of his career.
Warriors are shooting it well to start this game
against an elite defense.
It's impressive.
Alec Burks, former Warrior, who's one of the super sub scorers for the Knicks. Hey, you get an idea what Payton wants to do, but Wiseman bothered him just enough. And Bazemore looking for a seam. And Wiseman, a little spin move. Oubre soaring in for the rebound.
That was smart not to try to go up with it in the air. Just come down, live to see another day.
And Wiseman, he's been turning on that wing jumper. And that will either be the show and go move down the road or other things as his game progresses. Tell you what, they had kept Barrett quiet, but now the Knicks back-to-back threes.
Remember how well R.J. Barrett played last time he saw the Warriors?
He's averaged 25 in his 2 meetings against the Warriors in his very young career. And Bazemore will pick up the foul.
He's looking for his teammates, so he's thinking about much more than just his scoring and rebound.
Oh, what a cut by Bazemore. Didn't quite catch it cleanly. Oubre misses that three, and Burks the rebound in motion. Everything runs through Randall. Now it's like, all right, I got Bazemore. I'll set up Alec Burks. He had been 40% on threes. And Barrett with the offensive foul. Steph stood his ground. D. Rose coming back to play for Tom Thibodeau for Dennis Smith and a couple picks. Little push shot was short. And there is Randall. I'll tell you what, Julius Randle's everywhere.
That's a smart decision from Derrick Rose, just making Draymond Green commit. Knowing how lethal Draymond Green is 2-1. It's not a foregone conclusion with him.
Yeah, 9-3 already for Randall. And Steph with Payton playing pretty good D. Draymond's going to keep shooting threes. And Taj Gibson, another Thibodeau guy in Chicago and Minnesota. Wiseman forced that turnover. Bazemore likes the corners. What a find by Oubre.
I always thought that was tough to catch the ball with one hand up high, then bring it back down, get it back into your shooting pocket. He made it look easy there off the pass from Kelly Oubre Jr.
And the Warriors are not shooting a great percentage, but the threes are working. At some point, you got to stop Elfrid Payton from driving to the rim.
They set that ball screen a little closer to the basket, so there was no time to recover. His defender got screened.
And Draymond attacking Randall. Make him play D on the other end. I just like the energy really from both teams. This has been a fun first 10 minutes of the game. And you got an offensive foul off the ball.
Draymond's going to find this tremendous passers on this team. They want to make it to where you don't have to make a move. That would be nice if your first few buckets, you don't have to make a move, just go up and finish.
Draymond stayed down on Randall. Randall and Derrick Rose, a little two-man game. Shot clock down to 5. And D. Rose for 3. Now, I'm going to put that 3 in perspective. Derrick Rose is 5 of his last 27 in the last 2 games from the field, not just threes. That has to feel like an amazing shot. Ooh. And speaking of amazing, catch radius.
The Warriors have some size finally, and they're so excited to use it.
Final minute of a very entertaining first quarter. Randall gets Wiggins on a switch. Total ISO for him. And Wiggins blocked his shot. Stayed with it. And Payton from the baseline. Elfrid Payton has been excellent in this first quarter.
Well, now he's got such a great rhythm going to the basket. See, he's going so many times.
And Wiggins will get himself to the line. But Payton's 10, Randall's 9. That is why the Knicks are in this game. That's where that 9-1 standing reach and the 7-6 wingspan.
It makes a difference.
Wiggins 1 out of 2 from the line. Oh, Rose. Very clever pass to Taj Gibson.
If they're going to double team the ball like that, you need some help from the weak side probably.
But an 8-second game shot clock difference. Steph thought about the quick pull.
Ooh.
And there is the quick pull for 3. And he banks it in.
He called glass. He's laughing about it. But he went to where the help was not going to be. Just rejected the screen. His defender gave him an opportunity to choose. He chose against the screen.
Yeah, Steph's got 8, 3, and 2 in this first quarter. Looking no worse for wear after being ill in Charlotte. And went to Steve giving Steph the superstar rest. The extra 3.2 seconds. The inbound. And that's not going to count. I mean, this day, when you think about, hey, wait a minute, that's a lot of NBA guys on for the same birthday, all in the league, but 2 of them traded for
He
it.
does have the ability to take over the game when he gets in there. Remember him with Detroit.
Brad Wanamaker's first playing time. Eric Paschall, the New York native, missing that 3. Wanamaker
And not avoiding contact, but he shoots it really well, too. Shot it well at Kentucky. A 2-year guy, Fitz.
2 years at Kentucky. He stayed for the education.
Yes.
Alec Burks with the pump fake, but fouled his own rebound. Taj Gibson in traffic. And quickly. That's a veteran relay player. Damian Lee, Paschall, Wanamaker, Bazemore, and Wiggins. And rimming out that 3.
I was going to say it was nice to see the Warriors get off to a pretty good start and win the first quarter, but Knicks have taken over pretty quick here.
And quickly, great free throw shooter, good 3-point shooter. And Bazemore going to dare him. And sometimes, okay, kid, let me see what you got.
Interesting.
Paschall trying to set a screen for Wiggins. And Wiggins, he loves the wings. You know, the more you watch him, you kind of see where...
He was watching Taj Gibson. Wasn't playing Eric Paschall very close, so he knew he could get some space off of his screen.
Alec Burks has become a 40% three-point shooter, but misfiring there. Obi Toppin, very good defense. Took it from Bazemore. Toppin had that injury early to start the season, but he can high-rise. Obi Toppin was the 8th pick. Quickly was the 25th pick. Shot clock at 7. Wanamaker finding Bazemore. And that
was one defender guarding 2 on the other side. Fired over, make the right decision. Oh, no.
Derrick Rose all the way to the iron. But Bazemore's got 3 threes all in the same spot. He's got 9. Wiggins has 8.
Shot. Hey, look at the basket.
They're telling Paschall, look at the basket.
That was Wanamaker.
Man, Paschall, Knicks fan. He gets picked by the Knicks. Like, it's a great story. It'd be good for the league. I hope he does have a great career there.
Okay.
Because playing in New York could be hard.
They blocked that one.
Left that well short.
I think that was blocked.
I think so. And Oubre kind of stumbled and couldn't quite get the angle off glass. Well, in terms of pace, the Warriors have definitely sped the game up. But the Knicks have answered with Derrick Rose kind of running things. Alec Burks bumped a little. And Rose, 5 shots made and 27 attempts the last 2. But he's 4 of 4 tonight. Paschall on a cagey vet in Taj Gibson. That was a wise pass. Damian Lee rimming it out, Toppin with a rebound.
Seeing why they're a pretty good defensive team. That was disciplined defense there.
They don't make a lot of mistakes. They have a system. They play with effort, or else you don't play for Tom Thibodeau. So the Knicks, they've won 4 out of 5. And pretty high-level game both ways. And Wanamaker trying to save it to Toppin. And finally, the Warriors get the ball back. A timeout. But for the Knicks, #1 in opponent's field goal percentage, #1 in defending the 3. And Pascal missing that short. Now, you don't normally have the New York offensive pyrotechnics, but it's been Derrick Rose and it's been Elfrid Payton, the 20 points from the point guard spot.
They're pretty decisive offensively, and this team doesn't shoot a bunch of threes. They want to get to the rim, points in the paint.
Quickly, little floater. And Damian Lee, very steady defensive rebounder for a wing. Pascal on the big shot blocker. And Nerlens Noel will change your mind every once in a while. Pascal, look at the strength. So Pascal with 5. It's upstate New York.
Pascal's like a bulldozer.
But 1 year at Fordham and then on to Villanova. Derrick Rose, well contested by Oubre that time. Steve Kerr's letting this unit run. And Wiggins missing that 3, but you're going to get Steph and Draymond back in. Alec Burks.
That's all of that, getting downhill.
When you notice it, the Knicks are an opportunistic running team. And that will be goaltended.
He missed like 4 layups.
That is well thrown, well finished, and so Wiseman is checked in. Draymond and Steph also alongside with Damian Lee and Oubre. You heard they tell Wiseman, hey, you're by yourself. And Noel, he'll live with Wiseman shooting that 10-foot fadeaway.
See, he doesn't have rhythm with that jumper yet.
Draymond, that's the principle of verticality. Back up, don't foul Derrick Rose. Make the shot tough. Steph and Draymond.
No.
And D. Rose. That's a rare miscue with Draymond getting that stolen. And Bullock missing in transition.
Draymond probably should have tried to attack and just finish that one. They stayed home.
Derrick Rose doing a good job on Curry.